This is Fox 25 Morning News.
And those sugary drinks that the kids are drinking, we're all drinking.
The kids are drinking.
Well, we all.
Do you know what he does in the middle of the show?
Pepsi.
Right back there.
Diet Pepsi.
Diet now.
Diet Pepsi. But these sports drinks more along the lines of
that people out there drink. Who are these people?
Well, they're doing something to your teeth and it's not good.
Oh.
So we're going to talk about that with the head of Delta Dental, our good friend Doyle Williams, will be here. So he's been here before.
Delta. Can I help you? Help you?
Well, we've all been hearing about the warnings about those sugary and acidic drinks when it comes to our diet and the fight against obesity. Now, there's another concern about those products in terms of what they're doing to our teeth. Joining us this morning with the details, our good friend, Dr. Doyle Williams. He's the Chief Dental Officer of Delta Dental of Massachusetts. Dr. Williams, always great to see you.
Gene, great to be here.
Let's be specific here. What type of products are we talking about?
We're talking everything from just fruit drinks to energy drinks to any type of aid to help you replenish your electrolytes. All of these things, soda, of course.
Right. And what is it doing to our teeth? What's the cause here? What's the most common thing that we see happening?
So we see erosion. So what it's actually doing is softening the teeth, eating the enamel away, and then it leads to the enamel just being eroded right off of our teeth.
And that's what really protects our teeth when it comes down to it, right?
Certainly is. So now we're going to get dental decay and we're going to get sensitivity.
One of the things you pointed out too in some of the stuff you sent along and some of the research is the pH levels of some of these drinks is frightening when you see it.
It's great. You know, it's closer to battery acid than it is to water. So battery acid has a pH of about 1 or 1.5. These drinks are at about 2.5 versus water at 7, which is pH neutral. It's amazing.
Is this a concern to even the occasional user of these drinks? If someone drinks them all the time, that's one thing, but if someone has them every so often, is it still a problem, something you need to worry about?
Not so much. So the occasional user is not probably going to experience this as much as the person who sips it all day. So if you use the drinks a lot or very often, but you sip them slowly all day, that's the problem.
But we don't have that because most kids are usually taking these things after they're working out or exercising or something and shooting them straight back, and more than one a day generally.
And that's exactly what they're made for, is to shoot straight back. You know, when I see Kevin Garnett come off the basketball court, there's no doubt he needs a sports drink.
Right.
But he takes those squirt bottles and squirts it down his throat. He's not swishing it around on his teeth.
Other than eliminating these things altogether, what steps can people take to try to prevent or limit the damage?
So primarily, let's make sure that we drink them quickly. We're not going to swish them around. We're certainly not going to keep them at our desk and sip on them like they're lemonade all day long. And after drinking one of them, we could swish with water. And don't brush your teeth immediately afterwards because it softens the enamel for about 45 to 60 minutes, and you just erode the enamel right off with the brushing.
So when you get the feel, you're like, okay, well, I want to remove whatever damage is going on here, and you want to have the urge to brush your teeth right away, you're actually doing more harm than good.
So my son's a dentist also. He was telling me he saw a patient last week, and that was exactly the pattern, just eroded. And the kid said, I know that these drinks are acidic and hurt, but I want to brush it off right away. He was doing more damage than good.
How big of a concern, I imagine, a very big concern for younger kids just getting their teeth, we're talking toddlers here, who may go with the fruit drinks and stuff like that when, the parents give them fruit and stuff. I'm guessing you're suggesting to avoid that altogether.
Or at least water them down, to give your children juices at all. So most juices, just a regular serving, might have 10 to 20 teaspoons of sugar in it.
Right, and the safest thing, bottom line out there, just go with the water, right?
Water, almost the best thing to replenish us and rehydrate us.
And to follow up on the brushing part of it, that can be a danger. What if you want to use some mouthwash after you have this sports drink?
So the mouthwash may be less damaging than the other, but the mouthwash generally is acidic also. So it is going to just keep the mouth more acidic. Our saliva will naturally bring it back to a neutral pH, but we need to give our saliva a chance.
And lastly, can you do a little, if you have a sports drink, can you do a cleansing with water when you're kind of swishing around, or is that just kind of spreading things and making it worse?
No, water's wonderful.
Okay.
So it'll clean it off of our teeth and help get it down into our stomach.
So the water can be swished, then wait 45 minutes and brush your teeth.
Please do.
Yeah, and just be very careful. Dr. Williams, as always, great to see you, my friend.
Gene, great to be here.
Thank you very much. All right, Elizabeth, let's get over to you.